We are going to be reading Out of Sight Till Tonight. Make sure you're listening to all the different kinds of nocturnal animals. Also, see if you can hear any special adaptations or skills. I'm the Cat in the Hat, and tonight we'll take flight and meet some of the critters that come out at night. So it's time to wake up. Let's get ready to creep and see who's awake while we're all fast asleep. Nocturnal animals stay out of sight during the day, but are active at night. I wanted to look up those words right away. Nocturnal means active by night. Diurnal means active by day. Why do nocturnal animals sleep during the day? There are different reasons why they live this way. Some hunt after dark, so they don't compete with diurnal animals for the same food to eat. We can see a hawk and an owl. Some prowl at night to sneak up on their prey. Some blend in with the dark, which helps them get away. Here you see a sneaky raccoon. To survive, nocturnal animals have had to adapt to different conditions in their habitat. A Fennec fox lives in the Sahara Desert. That's a nocturnal animal. Their keen senses help them stay alive through the night. Some have excellent hearing. Some see well in dim light. So we can see a house cat. They live almost anywhere on planet Earth. An eye's big ears help find food in the dark. It can hear tasty bugs moving under tree bark. Eyes live in the island of Madagascar. A tarsiera's big eyes lets in lots of light. It watches for enemies that hunt it at night. They live in the islands of Southeast Asia. Kiwi birds in New Zealand can't see very well. To find food, they depend on their keen sense of smell. Most animals have nostrils up by their eyes, but look at a kiwi and you'll get a surprise. Its nostrils are down at the end of its beak. It must sniff to find food since its eyesight is weak. It takes its long beak and pokes it around. It can smell worms hidden under the ground. Bats are not blind, but some have poor eyesight, so they make high-pitched squeaks when they're flying at night. The squeaks bounce off objects, then back to the ear. From the sound of the echo, bats know what is near. This is echolocation. It's a form of detection some bats use to find insects, their size, shape, and direction. Owls have large ear holes and can pick up the sound of animals moving, even under the ground. With eyes big and round to let in the most light, owls see best when they're hunting at night. An owl's flight feathers let the air pass right through, so it can sneak up on a mouse or a shrew. When you ride in a car and its lights sweep the night, you might suddenly see two eyes shining bright. Some animals' eyes reflect light, and so when light hits their eyes seem to glow. This is called eye shine. Watch when you're riding and see if you spot any animals hiding. Most animals' eyes have two kinds of cells. They are called cones and rods, and they help us see well. And here they're holding up a diagram of a human eye. So this is what our eyes look like. Cones help to see color, while rods work in dim light. Animals with more rods can see better at night. Some bats, lizards, and snakes have no cones, so they are colorblind. They see just black and gray. So their eyes, they're special, where we can see during the day and in color. They have different eyes, so they can see really, really good at night, but some of them don't see color. They just see black and gray. Raccoons scavenge at night to avoid enemies. Their human-like hands open trash cans with ease. They eat almost anything and find food everywhere. If it's old, moldy, or rotten, a raccoon doesn't care. As the moon starts to glow, if you listen with me, soon you will hear a nocturnal symphony. The night's full of noises. Wolves start to howl to let other wolves know that they're on the prowl. An owl starts hooting to say, I am here. He hopes that a female will hear he is near. Crickets start chirping. They chirp and they wait. Each hopes that his chirping will attract a mate. At night in the desert, a sidewinder sits. Its body has heat-sensitive organs called pits. If a mammal comes near, these pits feel the heat, and that's how this snake can find something to eat. When nocturnal animals hunt for food through the night, they try hard to keep their babies from sight. Baby raccoons are called kits. When they're born, they can't see. Their mother hides them in a hole in a tree. A red fox keeps her pups hidden safe in their den. If she senses danger, she'll move them, then move them again. A barn owl hides her owlets in a barn or church steeple to keep them all safe from predators and people. But tonight in a rainforest, city, or lake, nocturnal animals will be blinking, awake.